Hello everybody, Rogue Fox here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition Redstone tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a quick, easy, and compact mud farm. How this mud farm works is very simple. All we do is place down our dirt in front of the dispenser, it turns to mud, we mine it up, and then we keep on repeating the process. And there's no need to worry about water bottles because this thing fills everything up automatically. Before we jump into the tutorial, please consider liking and subscribing. To make this mud farm, you are going to need a 3x6 area like you see here, and let's take a look at our supplies. So we are going to need our building blocks, glass blocks, 2 dispensers, 2 hoppers, 1 comparator, 1 redstone dust, 1 calibrated sculk sensor, 1 lectern, 1 book and quill, 3 buckets of water. You want 9 stacks of glass bottles with an additional 6, and then 9 water bottles. The first thing we want to do is grab our dispensers. We want to go 4 blocks back. We want to face the dispenser away from the front of the build. Next, grab a hopper, come around to the back of the dispenser, run a hopper into the back of it like so. Get your second dispenser and place it on top, facing the front of the build, and then grab your last hopper, come around to the back side of the top dispenser, and place it in the back like that. Your dispensers and hoppers should be set up like this. Next, grab your glass blocks, and what we want to do is place a glass block here, here, and here, and then build this up 3 high, like so. Glass block here, and glass block on top of the dispenser, so it looks like that. Now, grab your 3 buckets of water. We want to place 1 at the bottom, temporary block right here, 1 on top, so it's running over the top of the hopper like so. Break that temporary block and place your 3rd water source right in the middle so it looks like this. Now, what we want to do is grab one of our building blocks, place it against this glass block here so it's right under this section right here. Get your redstone dust, place redstone dust right there. Now, grab your building blocks once again and go 1, 2, 3 blocks out. Go ahead and grab your lectern, place that right on the front like so. Get your comparator, run the comparator out from the lectern, and then the calibrated sculk sensor is going to go right here, but we're not going to put that in just yet. Get your book and quill, and we do want to have a full 30 pages. Go ahead and place that on the lectern once you have that. And then go ahead and flip to page 25 and 26, like so. And then go ahead and place a building block right there. And now what we want to do is place those stacks of glass bottles into this bottom dispenser. So let's go ahead and do that. Just like that. And then in this bottom hopper, let's grab those 6 remaining glass bottles and do this. Grab your water bottles and place them into the top dispenser like this. Now go ahead and grab your calibrated sculk sensor and place it facing in this direction. And that is the build finish. We can go ahead and place a dirt block here. That's going to turn to mud. You can see the water bottle come up and go into the hopper. It's not going to shoot out. So let's do that again. Water bottle comes up and refills the dispenser like so. Just like that. And if you want to be on the safe side, you can go ahead and grab a glass block and place it right above. And I don't know if you just saw what happened, but when I placed a block, that did trigger the calibrated sculk sensor, which ultimately will break the build because now if we look down below, there's only going to be 1 glass bottle down below, and that's what we don't want, which is why we placed the calibrated sculk sensor at the end, and let me briefly explain that. As you just saw, when I placed down the glass block up top to cover it, that did trigger the sculk sensor, and that is because the way we have this set up on pages 25 and 29, we are specifically setting this calibrated sculk sensor to detect when a block is placed down, which is why when we place the block down here, when we break it, nothing happens, but when we place it down, that is what triggers the calibrated sculk sensor and allows the farm to work. So if we place any blocks around it, then it will trigger it. So if I put something over here, that's going to trigger it. That's going to dispense that. And like I mentioned, it's ultimately going to break a farm because what will happen is that will dispense. That's going to be filled. But down below, now there's only 1 glass bottle here instead of 2. And if we do it one more time, this is going to send a water ball down into this hopper here and break the build. And if need be, go ahead and place wool all around it so anything you place down around the outside of the wool wall is not going to be detected by the calibrated sculk sensor. Other than that issue, this farm is very quick, very easy, and like I said, very compact to make. We just stand right on this block here, place down our dirt blocks, get our mud, break it, and then we just keep on repeating and we get our mud. And like I mentioned, this is always going to keep filling itself up, so we never have to worry about filling up water bottles. And there you have it, everyone. A quick, easy, and compact mud farm for your survival world or realm. This is going to be the end of today's tutorial. I really hope you all enjoyed. This has been Rogue Fox, and I will see you later.